I'm not 100% sure what this is. It looks like some form of ancient drill buried beneath the unforgiving desert. What were they trying to create here? What were they trying to dig up? I guess that's the big mystery we need to solve. Today, we inspect the strange buried contraption beneath the desert, explore nearby ancient temples, somehow end up selling real horses to a wandering traveler, and establish a temporary factory camp for the massive excavation ahead. So what were they doing here? I don't really know. I have no idea what the intent of the ancient people were. But before we can do any exploring, digging up, cataloging, and surveying, we need to create ourselves a little point of origin, a point where we're going to be running all these expeditions from. And what better place than another expedition tent that holds all the important information that we're going to need to make heads or tails of this site. This is base camp. From here we can do everything, and I would just like to run you guys through this area. So we've got all our little floor. You can see we've been running up and down, getting everything ready to hit on our first surveying mission. So we've got crates, we've got supplies, we have this little table over here, which is our map table. So all the maps that we get from this area, we can lay them out on this table, really make sure that we know what's going on and plan our expedition or plan our progress regarding the base from here. Then over here we've got some more storage area, more things that we brought along from the main base area to this new base area. We've got a little furnace if we need to cook up stuff, and then we've got my little desk. I've got my desk with my checklist, so we can go through everything that we need to do. And on the side, I found this block. This is one of the blocks I found in the area that I'm busy working with, that I'm analyzing, making sure that I understand what's going on. Because you see it down there, right over there, that little line at the bottom. Could that be a secret message? Could that be some more information regarding the site? We'll have to find out. But then also over here, we've got some more blocks that we're analyzing. We've got a little temporary sleeping area. And if we head through here, we've got some more supplies in the back area over here. So pretty much a ton of things that we can work with. Which brings us to the next part. I think we need to get some maps ready and do a proper surveying of the site so we can see what has been done, and maybe we can figure out what will be happening in this area, or what should have happened in this area long ago. Okay, so I have our maps ready, and what I think we need to do is we need to start in this area and just fly around, maybe head off in a northern direction, head on over until we've got that map filled, come back down and do the same. I have 9 maps. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we can start with this one right over here. And we can see, okay, that's already filled up one. Okay, let's see what we have. So first thing, I'm just going to put down item frames all over this table. And I think what we need to do is we need to actually lock these maps. But for now, I am just going to place them in the item frames, and then we'll lock them before we go on any further expedition or before we do any big work in this area. But something's off. It's almost as if this entire island has been chosen for something specific, and it's massive. It is pretty big. I notice we have the buried structure right over there. And not just that, we have structures over here. You can barely make it out, but there's a structure right there. And if we look over here, there's another structure in this area as well. It's pretty hidden, but you can see it. It's there. There we go. That little spot over there. And it's that one peeking out right over there. So, does this desert hold secrets? I do think so. And will this become our permanent home? Well, I need to figure out what all of this means, and then we can decide what needs to happen next in regards to this site. So I do think the first thing we need to do is maybe just raid these desert temples, just see what they have in store, and well, hope we get some good loot, because we might end up destroying them if The ancient contraption does what I think it does. So let's hop on down here. Ooh, I'm always so scared I trigger this. There you go. And let's just grab all of the TNT because we're not going to need those underneath us. And let's see if the ancients left anything for us in the chest. More mechanical drills. Okay. And some chiseled sandstone. So that is pretty unique. So I wonder if the other one will have anything of sort for us to use. I do want to come over here later on and just go through because I do believe you can find... Yeah, there we go. We can find suspicious sand in this temple. So we will have to come and do some proper archaeology. But for now, I think let me quickly go see what's over there in that temple. Okay, we're right here at the second one, and let's quickly see if there's anything down here. And okay. So I do think this one has been raided before because it's not a cave. You can see this is an explosion. So someone did trigger the trap on this one, which means absolutely no loot in this one, which is fine. We knew we weren't always going to find something. So yeah, let's quickly see if there's anything of worth that we found in, well, at least that desert temple, and then we can plan what we need to do next. So I found some interesting stuff in the chest that we found in the temple, but before we do that, I received a little visit from Azu regarding some of the horses that I got at the beginning of the season.
A bit disoriented, but that's all right.
Hello, Dio. Welcome.
Should I go down to the hole?
Well, I'm going to come up, but welcome to the latest archaeology site.
Oh, it looks amazing. I mean, this is a temple that you can definitely dig up and find some treasures here.
Oh, sure.
Oh, do you want to step on the...
I've already been down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just covered it because I'm trying to preserve it, but I was looking at this. I need to find myself a brush because I see I've got some suspicious sand in here. So that's next on it. But yeah, welcome to, I almost want to say, the unforgiving sands.
Yeah, let's go out and talk business, Dio, because I have something that I traveled 2,000 blocks for, and that's nothing else but to purchase some camels, because I know that you are the best camel merchant on the server, right?
You mean the deluxe edition horse?
Yeah, I mean, I just short call them Camel.
Yeah, that's the nickname. But I got you.
Yeah.
I actually bred up some camels for you. So they're specially bred. They are all the good stats, and they're really, really decent. Which I hope suits your needs, because I know you really need them for cameling.
Yes, absolutely.
No, they're just over there.
Oh, let me see your product.
I think something went wrong.
Leo, you're not going to talk me into this.
I promise you they were normal size, not fun size.
And what happened to them? Did you left them in the washing machine, or what is this?
Look, I'm going to be totally honest. I hitched them over here and they were normal size, but I have been hearing rumors about some form of parasite or virus or something that's been altering sizes of things.
Oh my.
I don't know if you...
Yeah, of course. And
have you heard anything? I mean, the rabbit looks normal size, but the camels, yeah.
Maybe they are just baby camels, no? Could it be a thing?
But according to me, you can't really ride baby camels, and...
Oh. Oh, that's true. Well, actually, I haven't heard of these parasites. I have no idea what is going on, but this is... Oh.
Well, I mean,
I guess it's
a third of the size camel, so I guess I'll have to settle for a third of the price.
Yeah. That's exactly what I wanted to say. I cannot pay full price for them. Look at them. They look like, I don't know, they only reach up to my knee level.
Well, let me quickly sleep on the idea that I'm going to have to let them go for a third of the price. And then we can discuss what that third might be.
Oh my days, look at them.
But you can't.
It is awful.
But you can't argue they are still cute, even though they're not really the right size.
Yeah, they are cute. But so the reason why I came here is because I'm doing a New York-based city, and I want to be like, you know, like an original New Yorker. They are great businessmen on Wall Street and stuff, and I just want to be a great businessman as well. And when I was in Egypt, a camel merchant told me that you are a big businessman if you have a lot of camels. But I don't think they meant to have like baby size camels. I'm really thinking about it. I think I'm changing my mind in every 2 seconds, and right now I'm thinking I'm gonna buy these guys if you sell them.
Okay, and what were you looking at as price? Because I was thinking 9 diamonds each.
Per one camel. Okay, I can do 9 diamonds.
Are you not even going to negotiate? I mean, I love a good bartering. Are you just going to take that?
No, actually, yes. That's perfect. That I have to be a big businessman. You know, I have to be a big businessman, and yes, I have to negotiate. Okay. Well, I buy them for 20. No, not 20 diamonds. I'm gonna buy them for 15 diamonds, or
all 3?
I can give you all 3. Rabbit included,
but not the saddles.
Okay. Well, yes, I have to find a way to transport them home as well. So
16 diamonds, you can have the lead and no saddles.
15 diamonds because I have to get them back to my base, and they are 2,000 blocks.
Okay, that's a deal.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll shake.
That meant to be a handshake.
After studying all the hieroglyphs in those desert temples, I think I have a better understanding of what was going on here. You see, it speaks of an area being cleared out and turned into a mega workshop, a place where items get created, manufactured, and items automated. It talks about different components scattered all around this world that need to be brought back together to form the ultimate workshop. So, what is that thing? I think it's a drill. I think it is a drill left here by the ancient people before they even had the time to start building the mega workshop. So, I'm going to make it my personal mission to see if I can find the lost components and complete this mega workshop. But before then, we have a few things that we're going to have to gather. The hieroglyphs talks about needing a lot of sandstone, chiseled sandstone, and even some of the sandstone hieroglyphs that we will bring back in honor of the ancient ones. But also it speaks about glass. So I think we need to set up a little temporary factory that will produce sand and glass that we can use in the completion of the mega workshop. Okay, so we gotta get cracking in setting up this temporary little factory. And first of all, I thought we should do it down there because there's a little flat area we can do some water wheels and we can just bring it all up. But then I noticed this little hole over here, and to be honest, I would like the factory to rather be right next to our little camp. And when I saw this and I went down here, I noticed we have some form of underground water reserve or reservoir, if you want to. So what I think we should do is we're going to hollow out a part of that. We can get our water wheels put in, we can get power generated, and we can bring it all the way up to this level. So what needs to happen is, let's say, for example, we have the water coming in over there or the power coming in over there. We need to, first of all, do a cobble gen. So I think what we need to do is maybe just switch this around. So we're going to do cobble gen like this, and we're going to use a mechanical generator by create cobblestone. And this is going to generate our cobble. And from here, we're going to send our cobble out. And what we need to do with the cobble is, let's just do something like this. This is just a schematic, so it will be making use of wheels and stuff, or not wheels, what do you call those things? Belts. So we'll have, we'll have the cobble being generated, gets put out, put onto a belt. It will run through 2 crushing wheels. The first one will turn it all into gravel. The second one will turn into dirt, not dirt, sand and all of the byproducts. And from here, I think we're going to end up storing some of it. So we will have our sand storage, that's the word. But then also maybe over here we can put down some tunnels, and what the tunnel will do, it will just split the stack. So we have one state going that way, another going that way. And on this tunnel, for example, let's put the tunnel there. I do want to put a type of a funnel, so it will switch off once we fill another unit that we will have over there. But the idea is that over here we have, say, the area that smelts it. And once it's smelted, it goes into another storage area on this side. So we'll have sand and glass, and that should solve the two big resources we're going to need to complete this build, if I understand all the hieroglyphs correctly. So yeah, this is our little schematic build. So let me quickly see if I can just build the basics of these so we can see exactly what it looks like. Okay, so I ended up doing everything. I did turn the whole thing around, so we do the cobble generating at the back. So from here we will have cobble run through the system. It will get split into two separate containers because it goes from cobble to gravel, from gravel to sand. Over here we pick up the flint and the clay balls. It then goes through a funnel which will send one stack to this vault over here, and you can see it tested a little bit, and will send another stack over here which will then become glass. But before we can make it glass, we need to actually also add lava down there, which will blow upwards and smelt all the glass up. So what we can do is right over there we have ourselves a lava pool, and I do have some buckets, so we might as well go and pick those up because we will be doing something in this area, and I'm sure the lava is going to be in the way. So let's just yoink some of these real quick. And there we go. More than enough, because I think we only need 5 buckets. But if we then head on over here, and hopefully I can place these without burning myself. Because can we? Yeah, we can. Okay, so let's just do this. So it's number 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so all of those are sources. The rest I'm just going to chuck in there for now. And now the next thing we need to do is we just need to hook it all up again. So if we head on down here into this little cave, we've got water wheels spinning. Oops, that's a bit fast. I think it's a total of 10. I might have to increase it maybe. But if we do that, that should spin. And now we should automatically have items being processed. So this is working. Is it cooking? Well, I guess we'll see now. My big concern is... Ooh, it is cooking, but the big concern is that should actually be set down to only let 16 out. Because how much is this? We'd have nothing in our inventory. Yeah, that's 32. I wonder if that's maybe a bit too big. Ooh. It only allows 16 through. Let's see if this one works. There we go. Okay, so that initial 32, I think that was our first test. I did set it down to 16 over there. So now the right amount of items should come through. So we get starting to gather flint on over here. We've got some clay balls over there. Then we have sand going. That one's going to get smelted again. We've got... What? Oh, I know why that only says 16. But over there we've got glass in there. So we've got 32 glass. And then I made it so that we can pick up a whole stack. So that's why there's only 32 in there, because it chucked out a stack. And the same with the glass. So after we get one stack in here, we should be able to pick up another stack. So that should give us nearly enough to have a stack over here, which is perfect. It's not meant to be efficient because it's a temporary little factory. We did this little setup so we have all the correct resources and stuff that we're going to need to build this mega workshop in the future and just get it all restored to its former glory. So with that said, this doesn't look much like a camping site, and I think we need to start sprucing it up and decorating it a bit. So yeah, let's do that. Let's roll a little build montage. And it's done. The temporary little factory has been decorated, and I don't think it came out nearly bad at all. I actually like it a lot. So walking over here, we've got some water tanks that we're getting from the ocean. We have water to cool down this whole process. Then we've got some spare parts laying on the ground all over. We've got some overgrown bits. Then we also have a little walkway going up here, so we can make sure all of this is running according to standard. And then right over here, we've got the whole smelting up of glass, and it's still working. As you can see, it will run, and as soon as it reaches this point, whoop, it turns around and turns into glass. So we actually have 1,488 glass already. Sand, we've got 1,552, so not a bad system at all. And how it should work is once this is filled up, the line will cease to move, and then this should continue to flow over to this side and just become glass until this container is filled up. And then we also have this little weird structure which I do like a lot, and I don't know what it is, but I think it looks cool. I think it looks really epic. And if we hop on over here just to see what it all looks like from afar, that's a good start. I do think I will add maybe a palm tree or something in the near future. Just add a bit more junk because I do want to add a few more things to this area. But let's quickly see just what it looks like with shaders on. Yeah, that's pretty cool looking. I love how the sun sets. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so anyway, this place is lethal when dark, so we're going to sleep and yeah, take it from there. So with this temporary little factory in place, preparing resources we're going to need for this new mega workshop, and a map with all our surveying data of the site and where the mega workshop needs to go. It's finally time to take a minute and say thank you for watching, and I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Because sadly, I've run out of time and I need to cut this video short. So if you're watching this on the date of release, I will be away for a week or two. So videos are not going to be coming out on time. And I do apologize for that. So I'll see you when I'm back. Those of you watching the series at a later stage, well, just enjoy the next episode. Till then, bye for now.